Hey guys, it's me Gabby, and this week on the channel we're going to be doing Dream Week, and I have a few dreams that I'm going to be telling you guys that I had this week, last week, and I'm sorry I'm not creative as Maddie, but at least my dreams aren't 10 years long. I have them written down in this journal. See, they're really short, and Maddie were like all of this, but like that was one dream, and this is the best one. This is the one. Okay, so my first dream was really stupid, but me and my dad were at my grandma's house. She has like 7 acres of land, so that's like a lot, and she has like a forest near her house. Not really a forest, but just a bunch of trees, whatever. That's a forest. I mean, yeah. And it was like nighttime almost, and me and my dad were we were just walking around, I guess. I don't even know. And it was really scary because it was dark and it was just me and my dad. We didn't have anything. I saw like these crazy birds that were in freaking cages somehow. My grandma doesn't have birds in cages, so I don't know how those got there. And they were crazy. They were huge. They were like freaking hawks or something. I don't even know. They wanted to kill us for some reason. And they were like in the cages. They were like trying to get out. They were like flying around, like banging, and it was so scary. So me and my dad, we were both running around. We were so scared, so we just ran anywhere to get away. And when we were running around, like we just stopped because, you know, to get a breath and stuff. And it was freaking like the sound of the rattlesnake, like freaking I don't know, but you know, the rattlesnake. And we looked at each other. We were like, and then we just ran, like we ran so fast back to the house. That's like all I could remember, honestly. But it was so scary, and when I look back, I'm like, wow, that was really stupid. I can't believe I was like scared. And I hate this one, really stupid. The other one makes sense, but this one's so stupid. Like, so basically, me and my mom, we were at Publix, which is like a grocery store, and we were just going through the aisles, you know, with the shopping cart, whatever. And I was like, I want some fruit because I would be healthy, like for one day, maybe. Let me see. Whenever I was there, I was like looking around. I was like, what fruit should I get that tastes really good? And they had these freaking they were grapes, like actual grapes, but they were like freaking the size of like an apple or something. I don't even know how to do that, like this big. That's how big the freaking grapes were. And I was like, I'm gonna get 4 of those, whatever, because those look good. And I was walking around. I was like, I can't just get one fruit. I have to get like more than one, at least 2, because I was looking around. I was like, I want some peaches. Let me get some peaches or nectarines, or you know, they taste the same thing. One's just fuzzy and the other one's not. It doesn't even make sense. I was like, let me get some of those peaches or whatever. And it was freaking peaches that look like watermelon slices. Like, you know, the slices are like in like a freaking triangle or whatever. Yeah, they had peaches. Like, it was literally a peach that looked like a watermelon slice. It made no sense. Like, I was like, let me get those because that looks like a good idea, right? I was like, I remember freaking peaches looking like watermelons. That's so weird. Like, why would I dream of that? To dream, remember? We were at Publix again, me and my mom. And I was like, I'm really hungry, let me get some donuts. So I bought them, you know, whatever, with my own money. When we got in the car, I was like opening them, ready to eat them, and my mom was like, I want some of those. And I'm like, I told her, no, these are mine. And she was like, well, I'm gonna get some of those. And I'm like, no, these are my donut holes. Like, you know, the little ones from Krispy Kreme are like freaking this size. I bought them at Publix, you know how good those are. And my mom was like, I'm gonna get some. And I'm like, what freak? And she took the box of donut holes. Like, she took them from me. And she was so mad. And I was like, boy, those are my donut holes. That's all I remember, was that she stole my freaking donut holes. And I just wanted some donut holes because I hadn't eaten anything. I just wanted donut holes. That was that dream. Okay, my last one is so good, I swear. Look, it's so long too. Like, this is like half of one of Mari's dreams. Okay, so basically, I was on like a field trip or something, like, you know, like the one, well, my school does this. So like, like the schools go to, not the whole school, but you know, people who paid, whatever. And they go to like a different state or something. Okay, so yeah, that's what I was on. I was like one of those field trips. We were on a Greyhound, like we were already in the other state. And like, you know how you have to have a travel buddy or something, whatever. My travel buddy was Mike. Oh no, it's so random. And we were just sitting on the Greyhound bus. Like we were stopped. The bus was stopped because like they were taking attendance or something. We had our feet like stretched out on the seats in front of us. Seats were reclined for some weird reason. I don't think they do that. But yeah, me and Mike were like stretched out, about to knock out with our blankets, with our feet up, and he fell asleep. Like he knocked out, and I was trying to fall asleep. Like I was like, but then Mike, of course, he was talking in his sleep. Like he was saying the dumbest things. And I was like cracking up. I was like, funny. And I guess his friend was sitting in front of us, and he was cracking up too. He was making jokes about him, like about him talking in his sleep. It was so funny. And I was like, okay, if I can't sleep now, like I'm just gonna go on my phone or something. So I went on Instagram. I was like, about to fall asleep, and Mike was there like, so frustrating. And then one of the chaperones, she was outside of the bus obviously, and she was like, Michael, and Mike was not waking up. I was like, wake up, dude, can't hear her screaming. I was like, Mike, wake up, she's calling you. And then his friend was cracking up, and I was like, and he went. This is how he woke up. Wait, he was like he ran off to her, and she was like we could hear her screaming at him. She was like, Michael, I thought you weren't here on this trip because we took attendance at the airport before we left, and you weren't there. He was just standing there like taking all her screaming, and he was like, and he kept looking back at me. He was like, and I was like, yeah. And then she was like, just go back on the bus, whatever. And it was so funny because when he came back, me and his friend were cracking up. Like it was so funny to us because he was in the bathroom whenever they took attendance. That was like the end of my dreams. Like I had that right before I woke up. But the coolest parts was like during the whole dream, the sky was so pretty. Like it was like pink and purple, very like subtle shades of pink and purple. Yeah, that's it for this week. I just had a few dreams. I tried, but yeah. So yeah, that was it.